guys getting used to seeing us on camera. Well, it's just me and Isis today. Y'all can see TJ's toes in the back. Tony's not with us today, but
he's a bum. Hey,
don't say that about your brother. But yeah, y'all, we are somewhere in Kansas picking up some hay for our lovely cows. We're at this really cool house. I don't want to show people's house and stuff, but like they live on quite a bit of land. They have a big pond in the back, a big nice house. You have a volleyball net at our house.
I know, but like it would be like so just like flat.
If when we clear all that land, we'll have all those trees, you know, are ours, right? So all we have to do is clear it. We need a bulldozer. But yeah, as y'all can see, there's a ton of hay back there. There's Tyrone handling business. But yeah, y'all, we are here picking up hay for the cows. So I figured I would start a video for Tyrone. He didn't ask me to. So if you never see this footage,
excuse me.
if you never see this footage, you won't see it. But if you do see it, excuse our daughter. But if you do see it, no.
I can do it on purpose.
If you do see it, welcome to the video. And let's get into the video.
As you guys saw earlier in the video, I just recently got some hay. I was running really low. If you guys remember, my truck was down, so I wasn't able to get any last weekend. But I did finally get my truck out the shop, and I was able to get some hay, as you saw. And so super happy about that, because let me tell you, one night I was out here, right, and I was checking on the goats. I think I was giving them some feed, checking their water and stuff. And I look over, because from where the goats are currently, I can see where Beyonce and Jay, that area right back over there. And so I'm looking at Jay, and I see him eating at a plant, or like a little semi-tree, partial tree plant, whatever. And I'm like, man, I don't think he should be able to quite reach that. Like, I think the fence should be there first. When I tell you, my man had worked the fence down with his neck, I guess, and like somehow managed to bend the metal fencing, and had pushed the fencing down, and was eating on that bush or whatever the case may be. And so I ended up having to come out here and run a strand of hot wire. So for those of you that might not know, I ran some hot wire on that fence line, but not all of it, obviously. And so thank goodness I had enough spare wire, and barely, to run a quick little stint of wire from where it left off, which was probably, I don't know, 50 feet away, and carry it on to the rest of that fence, especially the part that was vulnerable to him or them. But yeah, so it was a blessing to be able to finally get that hay. And then what was I gonna say? I want to stop saying so much. That's one thing I will tell you about. That's one thing I'll tell you about YouTube, or anything where you're recording yourself and you have to play it back. You often critique yourself, and you see the things that you do, especially conversationally. And so yeah, I'm noticing that about myself and trying to correct it, so bear with me. What was I about to say though? I don't know, but also guys, it's time for me to move the goats. They have been where they have been for a while, and let me see if I can show you. Oops, there we go. As you can see, the usual suspect, the mama goat, is in the backyard versus in the fencing that I keep them in, which is a clear sign that they've eaten everything that there is to be had in their current area. Only reason the boy goat that you hear it's still here is just because I got them tied off to that tree that he's next to. And so this is the area they're leaving. You can see it is eating down pretty well. So they did a good job. And I think I'm actually, why it's so thin and light, since they've eaten it, I want to get in there and go ahead and cut some of those plants out of there. I want all this to be grass, of course, for the cows. And so these little trees that are trying to form and whatever other plants are in here, they're just not part of the goal. We got enough trees. Actually, we got more trees than I like back here still. I think I want to get rid of that one. Probably these two immature trees. Probably one of those honeysuckle trees up right there. That hedge tree could really go. Like, just thin it out. More sunlight for the grass. Because you can see there's a lot of bare spots. You know, there's grass struggling to grow. Well, I just have the goats here, so keep that in mind. This is where they were previous to where they are currently. And so that's why it's eating down so much. But yeah, just a lot of where, you know, grass can't grow or thrive. Same with over here, and that's why I want to cut these plants. You know, they are competition, if you will, to the grass as far as the available nutrients and everything, water and everything else. So I want to get rid of them, and that way the grass can thrive. And so once I finally get into this thicket here, I'll probably have the same type of approach where I'll get the goats in there, let them eat it down, and then once it's clear, all that underbrush is clear, I'll go in there with my chainsaw and just cut the bottom out of everything, and I guess pile it up more than likely. But I still haven't been able to cut me a path through here. This is that little piece I showed you guys last week that I want to get the goats to, but I haven't been able to get my weed eater fixed. So I haven't been able to come out here and just make me some little quick paths. And the reason for that, guys, it's not just me walking in it with the fence, although that's a headache in itself. And the reason I say it's a headache is that mesh fence, it gets caught in everything. And so those bushes, those weeds, is gonna get caught on every single thing. And in addition to that, when I get it finally set up and go to electrify, it's gonna ground on all that brush. And so what I would like to do is just take my weed eater, maybe even put got like some brush blade attachment or whatever, take that and make me a few passes. That way I have, you know, at least a footpath or whatever to set my fence up on, and that way it'll be clear of everything and not grounding. But man, it is a hot one, I tell you guys that. I think last time I checked it was like 98, and it's feeling like it. In my regular work, I was working partially inside and outside, and it was crazy. And then come home now, I got a few things I want to get done, and the sun is just relentless. And it's in the later part of the day. We're getting there anyway. It's probably like 6 o'clock or so. Anyway, I'm just babbling. I'm gonna go ahead and start tearing down the goat's fence or whatever. And what I am gonna do, like I said, I'm not gonna move them over there yet. I'm gonna move them right here. And so I'll show you. I'm gonna move them right here. And they were here not all that long ago, but you can see it's grown up pretty quickly. Sorry, but yeah. So yeah, do the same thing I always do. Come off that post and then wrap it around to the dog pen down there, and then they should be good. So I'm gonna get to tearing that down, getting it set up, and I'll check in with you guys a little later. Alright guys, so I got the goats taken care of, but I had to step away from that because I had some water running for the cows and it started to overflow. And so while I got it out, I'm gonna go ahead and give the dogs and fill the goats some more water. Fill their water up real quick. If I can start getting stuck on this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go over here and get the dogs and goats some water. Alright guys, so it is now a bit later in the evening, a lot more cooler now that the sun has gone down. Let me see. You see we got the goats where they need to be. He's over there standing on some old logs, and the male, he's over there. And so they're hanging out doing well, at least from what I can see. There's those dogs. So yeah, we're getting ready to get rid of the little two, as I mentioned to you guys before. And what I was about to say, I think I'm really just gonna offer them for sale. They're not any kind of special breed or anything like that. So I'm not trying to hold on to them. I want them to go to good homes and hopefully pretty quickly. So yep, that should go well. But what I'm about to do now, guys, now that it's cooled off, I need to water my garden. Before I water it, I actually want to come out here and probably pick a few tomatoes. I think some look, you know, pretty flush, fully red, and ready for the bin. Some I think I've actually allowed to go bad, like that one there. Am I getting that? I don't think I'm getting it. Like that one, yeah, that one in the back. So let me get in here, see if I can see any that are worth picking. These, not so much yet. I thought I saw some back in there, maybe towards the back a little bit more. Everything's growing. I gotta really watch my step. So yeah, like these cherry tomatoes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like pick those. They're ready to go. And oh my God, you guys, look at this melon. Can you guys see that? This is my first time seeing it. Oh my God. I can't even, the tomatoes are, this melon plant has gone crazy. The fact that it's way over here, this thing is huge. Already, it's not even like fully developed. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better shot. Like already huge. Oh my goodness. And I think we had another one back there. Can you guys, let me see, am I getting that right? There it is, back there. I really don't want to step, so I'm watching my step. But then look at our peppers too. So look at that one. We got some more up there, another one over there. Well, another few over there actually. But yeah, I brought me a little bag with me, a little Lowe's bag. And I'm gonna see if I can gather up a few of these tomatoes. Oops. Oh yeah, they're falling right off into my hand, so they're definitely ready. That's another sign that I've learned that, you know, depending on how easy they come off. And I'm sorry guys, I should have been showing you. But yeah, look at them. Look pretty good. Let's see what else we got in here. There's a few more. And I'm just kind of tug testing them. See, that one came right off. That one came right off. I don't want to get them premature. Those are staying. Those are staying. So I don't want to be too rough. Let's see if we got some more in here. That one came. Okay, so there's several still looking like they want to stay. So I'm gonna give them a little time. I don't want to, you know, jump the gun. I see some that falling off over there, and I'm sure that's bound to happen or to be expected. But let's check some of these too, and let's get rid of that bad one, I guess. They don't really want to come off. None of those seem like they want to come off. Especially compared to the ones that I've gotten. Let's check over here. So these still got some green tint to them, so I'm going to leave them be. Let's see if I can step over. I was trying to see if some of our bigger tomatoes were ready because there's a cluster down here. But none of them are wanting to come or let loose just yet either. So, that's what we got so far. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get some water out here. You see the ground looks pretty dry, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It has been a couple days since I watered them. I actually been out of town. And then, yeah, just been busy, unfortunately. So, yeah, let me do that and get them some water. So garden is good and watered. The plant should do well. Oh, I guess I didn't show you guys after I picked those tomatoes what I got out of there. Shame on me. I showed you the one. That one. There we have it, guys. It all looks really pretty. So that's what we got. What's that? 4. So we got 9. Okay. We got 9. And so there's plenty more out there. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool. Our first harvest of the year, as far as the plants go. So yeah, guys, I spoke to you guys about getting some hay. Well, I showed you guys earlier in the video. This is the hay that we got. And so what I'm beginning to notice or pick up on are certain trends. And right now what I'm noticing is that hay is selling a bit cheaper right now. And essentially it's because they're cutting new hay or 2024 hay and wanting to get rid of the old inventory. So you can get hay as long as you're willing to buy, you know, hay that might have been cut a few months ago. You can get a pretty good price on it, which is always good news. And I still, as you guys can see, I've yet to move that bale feeder ring out here yet. And I'm wasting my money, obviously. You can see all this hay that's on the ground. This is Jay standing right here. But all this hay they got on the ground and they messing on it. So I'm getting that ring out of there real soon, real soon. Definitely when I put out the next bale, I'm definitely gonna have my ring out, because yeah, they just waste too much this way, and then what's on the ground they trample on, and you know, urinate, defecate on, and we can't have that. We want to reduce waste, so that's what we'll be doing going forward. I'm really now just about to get everybody fed. Hey, dude. He's always so energetic and nosy. Hold on, man. You about to wrap me up. All this energy. Look at you. You bouncing off the wall, kid. What are you doing? You want to be nosy, don't you? Look at you. Oh, man. He's a mess. Yep. But yeah, guys, not much else going on. I'm about to go ahead and get the animals taken care of as far as getting fed for the evening. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment down below, like, and definitely share. I appreciate you guys. Have a great week. Peace.